My laptop is haunted.
I swear, I swear. What time is it now? It's 12:31 on the live feed. I am not trying to create a moment on the show. But when everything kind of went silent, a voice went, "Yeah."
I heard it.
I'm trying to see if we can hear it here.
You sure it wasn't my stomach? I didn't hear
Yeah,
myself.
I missed the playback.
Yeah,
Tony Rathman. Hey, Tony.
I'm not trying to create a moment on the show.
Hey, Tony.
All right. So the music stopped, I hope.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Okay. All right, good.
All right, I'm gonna turn my my thing down.
All right. Lourdes, you have any more input towards the what you were saying, or?
No, just pretty much the contamination and having more, having more control of that.
More
control. As far as the private, yeah.
Right. Okay. Teresa, you're next.
I like the private better because, I agree with Lourdes and with Ron that, and the way, as a team, the way we all work together, it just flows. Nobody really, it's
Elaine Breyer.
Private, and it's just a bunch of friends just really having a good time. I mean, you can't beat that. And for the public, it's nice because, again, you meet different people, new people with their experiences they want to share because they're excited. They're seeing something, live and they're participating. So, that's a good point on that.
Yeah.
It's just the people.
Right. Good point. Okay. April, you're next.
Well, I was kind of like, I do prefer the private homes. It's more intimate, more information because you're with the people and they can tell you or verify the information that you're picking up. And plus you're helping a family usually. Usually you're helping the whole family. So that's the part I love about it. Because it's, and usually there's almost always a child involved. And that's what I love to do. I love to help the children. And, another thing, it turns out a lot of times in the house of like hauntings, like that one that we were talking about, somebody in the house is most likely a medium.
Right.
And it's usually the children.
Right.
And I'm glad, when I find that I'm able to help the child understand what's going on so they're not scared like I was. It was horrible. Mm-hmm. It's horrible for a kid to go through that.
Sure. Yeah, no, they're going through a lot. But I think in most cases that I've done as far as private home investigation, like 95% of the time, a lot of them are sensitive. They're open and they have some kind of ability because they're sensitive to whatever's going on.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know. Private for me is I don't know. It's rewarding for both private and public. Private, yeah, we get to help people a lot more closely, whether it be a private home investigation or just a regular location like a museum or a historic property. I like the history of things. I like verifying history through our research and being able to verify their history and their records and with what we do as far as finding ITC data or EVP data or spirit box sessions or any of that kind of stuff. But when we are able to verify the data that we get during an investigation and bring it to a historian, like at Kingsland Manor, for example, which is a great place because we just bring this stuff to the historian that's on deck there all the time. And Leon Kish, who works at Kingsland, he's just an amazing historian. And every time we get stuff, he verifies all the things that we get. Yeah. And that stuff just blows my mind because it's just like, you can't dismiss that stuff,
Oh, yeah.
It's relevant.
Yeah, Leon Kish at Kingsland Manor is like the merging of the most brilliant historian and a court jester.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's so entertaining. He's so fun. He's got a great sense of humor. He knows his stuff like nobody's business. He's fantastic. We definitely like working with him. Yeah. Real quickly, too, Ernie Atwell, Paul Dixon, I mentioned Adam Noller, Tony and Sherry Rathman from they have the old Phelps Dodge Hospital, which is now called Copper Canyon, I think, Research Center. It's in Ajo, Arizona. So That is on our bucket list, just so you know. So
And
we might
Philip
start a
Wyatt.
GoFundMe after this so we can get there sooner.
Philip is watching
Philip
too.
Wyatt, an excellent ITC researcher he's out by Atlanta, Georgia.
The power of GoFundMe.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to do the hey, shout out to everybody watching kind of thing, but I always like whenever I get a chance to have a platform to speak on a podcast or anything to share recognition with the people in the field who make it look good for us, who make it a better place for us by what they contribute. So
yeah, definitely.
Gina Bankston, another one too. Gina Bankston from Ghost Detectives, and from out in Pennsylvania, another excellent investigator, really brilliant lady, fun to work with. So, yeah, my spotlight is shared with the community whenever I have a chance to have it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree 100%. I agree with that. There's a lot of different things between a private and a public ghost hunt. A lot of people don't realize is that as a team, we have certain dynamics that